There is a climate of fear, there is a climate of intolerance, claims the Congress Party President Sonia Gandhi. She led a delegation of 140 Congress Party leaders, including former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh and the Congress Party Vice President Rahul Gandhi, to Rashtrapti Bhavan. The Congress Party attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for creating a climate of intolerance. Sonia Gandhi, after meeting President Pranab Mukherjee, said there was an atmosphere of fear, of intolerance, of threat, and the Congress Party, she said, was deeply concerned. And she said that some organizations, some associated with the Narendra Modi government, some a part of the Narendra Modi government, were attacking the secular fabric of this nation, and intolerance was rising. She insisted that the Congress Party will combat it. She asked why, after the President had spoken, the Prime Minister remained silent. And she said this shows that the Prime Minister concurred with what was happening.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी ने अपने विचार प्रकट किए हैं, लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री जी खामोश रहे, जो इस बात को साफ तौर पर दर्शाता है कि उनकी इन सब घटनाओं से सहमति है.
People are being lynched and being killed, and the Prime Minister is silent, does not believe that it is necessary for him to say a word. The governor of the Reserve Bank has said it, the President has said it, people have given up their prizes, and the Prime Minister and his Finance Minister believe that nothing is going on in the country. They think everything is fine.
Joining me now on the broadcast is Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress Party. Jaiveer Shergill was amongst the 140 Congress leaders who marched to Rashtrapati Bhavan. Jaiveer Shergill, the BJP accuses the Congress of fomenting trouble and creating this climate of intolerance. Prakash Javadekar, the Environment Minister, went to the extent of saying it's the Congress that imposed emergency, it's the Congress that forced sterilization of Muslims and killed thousands of Sikhs in the 1984 anti-Sikh riots.
Gaurav, 3 points. Firstly, it's very ironical and unfortunate that the BJP is working overtime to curb criticism, deflect and deviate from the real issues, condemn those who are returning awards, rather than condemning those who are spreading religious intolerance. Let's take this argument at the litmus test.
Okay.
The so-called hypocrisy of the writers, the so-called hypocrisy of the actors, hypocrisy of the scientists, businessmen like Mr. Narayan Murthy, can that change the fact that there have been unprecedented number of communal violence incidents in the past 1 year? No, they cannot wash away the facts, figures and statistics. Point number one. Point number two, the objective of March of Unity was today to show solidarity with the people who are feeling concerned, are scared, are worried about the growing intolerant atmosphere in the country.
Okay.
Also to send a very strong signal to the government that their hate and communal campaign will not be allowed to succeed in this country. Number three, there is a classic two phrases that Nero fiddled while the Rome was burning. The government is doing that. They have maintaining a complete Nelson's blind eye to what is happening. Look at the I'm sorry, I respect Mr. Jaitley a lot, but look at the audacity with he says everything is fine in India. Ask the mother, ask the family who lost their sons in the husband in Dadri. Ask the people who are being attacked for what they eat. Ask the people who are sufferers of 700 communal violence incidents in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay, the question that the BJP asked, and Ijaz Ilmi joins us on the broadcast, the question that Prakash Javadekar asked the Congress is, if there was an incident that took place in Dadri, why did the Congress not target the Akhilesh Yadav government? Law and order is a state subject. That's point one. Point two, as far as Professor Kalburgi's murder is concerned, why not target your own Chief Minister Siddaramaiah? Because law and order again is a state subject, and same is the case with Mr. Davolkar. When he was murdered, it was a Congress government in Maharashtra.
Two answers to your specific question. Number one, on record, all the spokespersons said it, I said it, I think even on your channel, Congress condemned the Samajwadi Party's helplessness, the pretended helplessness in protecting law and order in the state. Samajwadi Party is equally responsible for what went on in Dadri. And Mr. Ilmi, who was a dear friend, can vouch for that. I said it in his presence. Number two, unlike the BJP, Congress Party is not over solicitous, neither protective, and neither is crowning all those who are involved with incidents of communal violence, which the BJP leaders are taking pride. Now look at the entire scenario. The Prime Minister Modi goes to Bihar and says, I have drawn the Lakshman Rekha, please listen to the President. Not even one statement condemning Sakshi Maharaj or Sangeet Som. Mr. Arun Jaitley is putting Facebook
you have very cleverly deflected the issue of Professor Kalburgi and Siddaramaiah government, but let me put that question to Ijaz Ilmi of the BJP. Ijaz Ilmi, the allegation that the Congress Party President Sonia Gandhi levels are extremely serious. The President has spoken, but the Prime Minister is silent, and this is indicative of the fact that he concurs with what is happening when it comes to this atmosphere of intolerance in this country. That's what the Congress Party says, Ijaz Ilmi.
Well, in the last 3 weeks, the Prime Minister himself has spoken thrice, the first time being after the President spoke, when he said even if he himself were to make a statement which is irresponsible or communal, then people should not listen, because this country, unity and plurality cannot be compromised with, and we can be ideologically intolerant as individuals, or political parties can be intolerant towards each other, and which they are all the time, and there can be a narrative and a counter-narrative by senior writers and eminent historians. But the fact is, the nation, the governance can only be as per constitution. You cannot allow ideological intolerance to impede what the government is doing. A government can only function within the constitutional framework.
The government is silent, and that's a very serious allegation. On the contrary, Ijaz Ilmi, Rahul Gandhi says when somebody got lynched for beef rumors, the Prime Minister remains silent. A union minister, Rahul Gandhi, alleges compared to Dalit children to dogs. He goes on to say that while the BJP may allege that this is a Congress-manufactured rebellion or a revolt against intolerance, it's the RBI governor who's not a part of the Congress party, the president, people like that have spoken. The BJP is turning a blind eye to ground realities. Ijaz Ilmi.
Well, there's no question of turning a blind eye to any reality. The reality is that we have issues in this country, like on the murder of Mr. M.M. Kalburgi. I really wish that we could all go together and sit on dharna, including my friend Mr. Javeer, and we can sit on dharna at the Raj Bhavan in Karnataka, or at Mr. Siddaramaiah's office, who personally promised 30 days after the murder that he'll handle the killings investigation personally. But he sacked the Home Minister, but he's still on the chair. The reality is, who in his right mind would support any lynching? The reality is nobody does that.
Respond to that, Javeer Shergill. When it comes to Professor Kalburgi's murder, the Congress party has only been indulging in politics. It's your own chief minister, it's your own party, and no action and no protest against your chief minister.
Gaurav, I say it again, I said it that time, Congress party condemns this incident. If any person from the party cadre remotely connected to the Congress is concerned, trust me, he will face the brunt of the law. Juxtapose this situation to the Bharatiya Janata Party. BJP is crowning those who are present. Sangeet Som was given Z security after Muzaffarnagar. His statement in Dadri was, I'm saying in Hindi, अगर इन बेगुनाहों के साथ कोई भी नाइंसाफी हुई तो हम बदला लेंगे, हमने पहले भी बदला लिया है. Look at his audacity. And then they go and meet Mr. Amit Shah and they come out of his home smiling. Now the point is, in our political rivalry, Congress versus BJP, discard Congress for a minute. What is happening? The BJP is criticizing people who are raising issues of religious intolerance. Why cannot they simply say, okay, we will address your concerns? Why?
No, what is worse, Ijaz Ilmi, you have a BJP leader. You have a BJP leader in Karnataka who threatens to behead the chief minister, Siddaramaiah, if he eats beef. What kind of BJP leaders are these? Ijaz Ilmi, respond to this.
The leader should be arrested for making remarks and threatening to kill somebody We stand by law. Any violation has to be addressed.
Where is
I'm
action
ready
taken?
to sit with Mr. Javeed
Action
and go.
spoken of in television studios. Where is the action against the gentleman?
Mr. Siddaramaiah should act against him and arrest him forthwith under relevant sections of law and apply the strictest possible punishment, because he directly is in charge of the Home Ministry, and now we have a new minister now, Mr. G. Parmeshwara. Secondly, I am willing to sit down with Mr. Javeed and take a march to the Raj Bhavan in Lucknow or to Mulayam Singh's house, or Akhilesh Yadav's house, and sit on dharna as to why 700 riots have taken place and the UP police has been lackluster and callous in allowing incidents like this to fester. Are they ready to, in Parliament, to raise a demand to sack the Mulayam Singh Yadav government, or are they trying to protect the Mulayam Singh government by trying to absolve them by passing the blame onto others?
Respond to this, Javeed Shergill. You're not targeting the state governments, you're attacking the Prime Minister, because as the Finance Minister says, you're against the ideology that the Prime Minister represents. You're against the Prime Minister of India. So even if a crime has taken place in Karnataka or in Maharashtra, which was at that point of time ruled by the Congress party, or in Uttar Pradesh, unrelated incidents, you target the Prime Minister and not the state governments. Javeed Shergill.
Gaurav, I'm a lawyer and I have a bad habit to look at evidence, connect the dots. For the past 1 year, wherever there have been incidents of communal violence, at least 2 BJP leaders' names have started. Should we start from Trilokpuri in Haryana? Then you go on to Dadri, then you go on to Muzaffarnagar. Mr. Sunil Vaid was involved in Delhi. Is there any incident of communal violence in India where BJP
let's talk about
leadership
Karnataka, let's
is
talk about
not connected?
Maharashtra. In the double
Present, this is
murder,
present.
the rationalist murder.
What is stopping the state government
Is there merit?
What is stopping the state government from taking action? Are they under BJP pressure not to take action against
The state government?
BJP is found. What kind of pressure is there?
Respond to that, Javeed
The
Shergill.
state government,
Is there any pressure from our side?
the state government must take action. If they are not taking action, they are equally responsible for these killings, irrespective of the political colors they bear.
Then they are complicit.
Also, it
They
is
are
very
complicit by their
important.
silence.
The ground cadre of BJP, the ground cadre of BJP should not fan these cinders, which give rise to these fringe elements. It is a fact. For the past 1 year, all the fringe elements have got a new level of confidence, whether it's Asiya and Rabia raising flags in Pakistan or some Hindu Sena attacking those people over eating beef. That is a fact. Did Gaurav, you are a very senior journalist, in the past 10 years have this kind of debate in India? It is very unfortunate. In 2015, for the past 1 year, BJP has done only 2 things: spread hatred or promote Pakistan tourism. These are the only 2 things we are hearing for the
Respond
past
to
1 year.
this.
Why
The
didn't we
Congress
have these
Party
debates in the past
President
10 years?
Ijaz Ilmi, she's saying all of what is happening is a very carefully orchestrated strategy that is being put in place before elections. First Bihar, then Uttar Pradesh. All of this is a part of a strategy. Ijaz Ilmi.
Delhi? Absolutely, he's correct. He is correct. It's a very well orchestrated strategy. Before Delhi elections, we had this church attacks and everything was said that BJP is responsible. On proper investigation, all 5 cases, whether it was in Vasant Kunj or Vasant Vihar or also in Tilokpuri and one other place, it was found to be children playing cricket, a drunkard, schoolboys having fight, and cases of burglary. Everything is put at the doorstep of the BJP, whereas the fault lies elsewhere. If we are responsible, take action. Hang us if the BJP is responsible, but don't blame us for each and every incident where we are not involved.
It's your government,
and please
your government, Ijaz Ilmi. But the point that Prakash Javadekar and several others in the BJP are now making, those returning awards, and Menka Gandhi as Union Minister for Women and Child Development, Javeed Shergill, in an exclusive interview to India Today's Rahul Kanwal, she has said that there is an international conspiracy to defame the Narendra Modi government. She goes on to say that while there are some who've returned awards, who are grateful to the Congress party and other governments for getting those awards, there are also those like Kamal Hassan who are not returning their awards. Anupam Kher, Vidya Balan, who are very proud of their awards. So there is this debate that is going on. The Congress party is saying there's a climate of intolerance. There is a debate that's on, Javeed Shergill.
If I just, we do have a sneak peek at the history of India. This is the classic argument which the Britishers gave when none other than Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore in 1919 returned knighthood and Kesari-Hind award. The Britishers said exactly this thing. This is hypocrisy. This is this. This is that. Today,
Mahatma Gandhi was
why
knighted,
cannot-
you are saying?
why is
Mahatma Gandhi was knighted, you are saying?
No, Kesari-Hind. Kesari-Hind was the award given to him. Kesari-Hind.
Okay.
And Rabindranath Tagore was given knighthood in 1919. These are the two different things I'm saying. What I'm saying
Okay.
is, Gaurav, please, I am saying take their case at the best example. They are hypocrites. Narayan Murthy is a hypocrite. Everybody is a hypocrite. Can that change the fact, my dear friend, that in 1 year the communal tension, religious intolerance has increased, quadrupled in this country? Can
Okay.
returning of awards do a plus minus to those figures? No. Why can't the BJP address the real issue rather than indulging in a blame game or ridiculing those who are condemning religious intolerance? Are we that naive? Are we
Okay.
suffering from a classic ostrich syndrome?
Okay, we will continue to
Why
track that
can't
story very
Prime
closely.
Minister
Jaiveer
Modi-
Shergill and Ijaz Ilmi, for the moment, many thanks for joining me.